Hi, greetings. Hi. Give me a moment. Yes. So, going to give us all a moment. Take a breath. Hello. This is Maggie once again, and I'm here to talk to you in our sacred sharing. I am just checking to make sure that my camera is safe and it's, not going to topple over on me or anything. I had some feedback from my husband last week. You look too white. What are you doing with the lighting? Not that he's going to help me. Hi. Hi. Ooh. So, um, I'm going to just have to say, here's what I'm doing. I am learning how to do this, and I can't quite read everything and do this at the same time. I'm going to try, I am, but I'm not on my computer, so I won't be able to interact with you and send you messages back. What I will be able to do, and I was able to do last week, is to go through, make some comments back to you after this is over. So if you want to send me things, I would love it. But what I'd really like is for you to like this, share this, let people know, because I'm here today to share with you hope, inspiration, and the understanding that I have, which is this is the greatest time we have ever had on this planet. Ever. Ever. And you can quote me on that. I work with way too many beings, including Mother Earth, to not believe that. So I do believe that. Um, and my name is Maggie Chula. And every week that I'm here, I guess we've really only done this once before on Sunday, but like through the whole month of November, we were trying it on Wednesday. So if you go see some Wednesday wisdoms, that was me. But I did decide to change it for several reasons. One, I didn't realize that I was kind of somebody else had something pretty similar to that within our family of Om Time webinars. And it is a family. There's a group of us. We're starting to build this, and we want you to know we're trying to build, and we are building. I shouldn't have said try. We are building an online platform that can reach you wherever you are in the world. Won't that be fun? The internet, from what I've heard, more and more people are going to get this for free. You just have to have a tablet, a smartphone, something. And my two grandchildren, little ones, have these already. They have them themselves. Now, I realize I live in a pretty prosperous part of the world, but I have been shocked and amazed at how many people from different parts of the world, you've pinged me, you've sent me text messages, and a lot of you I know, I kind of go out and I'm like, oh, did they like my page? How cool would that be? Well, yeah, I don't know if everybody's doing that. Maggie Chula, psychic channel and spiritual teacher. And I'm not saying you have to for me. I'm saying it because love it or like it or lump it. Some things matter to people. And it matters to some people how many people like you on Facebook and I don't know, all kinds of things I really personally I can't buy into, but I'm also a business person. Please don't ever forget that. So if those are rules, I'm out to be the best. It's just who I am. I don't, I'm not really in competition with you. I'm in competition with these beautiful beings of light who I have been privileged to have a relationship with from birth. And I wasn't always thinking it was a privilege. And for many, many, many years, I completely shut them down and said, don't talk to me. You don't exist. Thank you. Because of you, I'm over here and nobody can talk to me. So I don't see how you're helping. But for them and for me, that's not where we are anymore. We just got the go ahead from on high. And I mean on high. You go, Maggie. I'm going to support you. Hey, cool. I have been in dialogue with so many beautiful beings of light, and I'm really beginning to feel like a crowd comes to me in the morning, and I'm good with it. Whoever it is, whoever wants to come, I'm here, you're here, let's do it. So, here are some new rules that I just learned. I'm going to give you a half hour, a half hour on this platform, and that's cool. We can do that. And I'm here to help you know about Om Time webinars. It is so cool. Om Times, by the way, is OM, omtimes.com. And we're building this platform together, and it's on experts.omtimes.com. And we can put that link in there for you. You'll get it. You can find us, okay? Now, I'm excited, and I'm going to try not to talk so fast. I just heard that. But I wanted to share with you something special that happened to me, because things always happen. So this is, look at this, a little cobra. Is she cute or what? Well, the thing about her is I was born under the year of the snake. So the snake is one of the 12 signs for the Chinese years every year. And I am so excited because I'm a snake, and I've always thought that was just fine. Snakes are wise, you know, we're wise, and I don't know, I can't even remember all the things snakes are supposed to be. But I married this man that I love, my beloved soulmate, and we're second marrieds, okay? So we had children that were young adults when we got together. And my stepdaughter had a daughter. And my granddaughter, my first granddaughter, Carrie, is born in the year of the snake. And 12 years later, 3 years ago, my beloved little Morgan, possibly the last grandchild, we don't know, but she's a snake too. So today I had a chance to go to brunch with my grandchildren and children and my lovely son-in-law, and we just had a blast. Here in Hudson, Wisconsin, we are having snow, lots and lots of snow. So right before we started this, it turns out that my husband was using the snowblower, and I think he heard me screaming to him from my head saying, I can hear you, because he's like, oh, I won't raise or lower the garage door. Okay, but you're going to have a snowblower going. But get to know me. I'm the one who doesn't give up. So what I wanted to do today was share with you something really cool. And that is what I love to share with people, which is you are a being of light. You're divine. Everybody here listening, including me, we get to be divine. And these beings that I talk to are helping me develop classes that can help you learn how divine you are and how to be channeling your highest and your best, which is why I asked to have this be on Sunday and to share highest and best. It's almost like a mantra that's going through my head now. The highest and best for all concerned. That and I am safe and whole in the light and love of God, playing over and over and over in my head. And I realized, going through some of the things that people have been sending to me, you're picking up on some very real vibrations. There are really some feelings and energies of anxiety, fear, hopelessness. And we want you to know you do not have to feel that way. You do not. So if you go to any of the things I do, you'll know that the number one thing I say is breathe in the breath of God. I trust that. I believe that. I do that. That is my number one healing method. Breathe in the light and love of God. But I don't just say, okay, I'm breathing in the breath of God. No, goodness, no. There's intention. Number one, I believe it. I'm not going to be here without that breath. My body's going to die. I'll still be around because I am an everlasting being, just like you. But the body's going to go. And I love my body. I want my body to be healthy. So I'm going to breathe in the breath of God. I'm going to visualize and see that light going to me, the beautiful sphere of light, my soul, me. I'm going to see that. And I'm going to know that I'm helping. I'm going to drink my water, which is free, comes from the earth as love to us. And the great thing about water is if you pray over it, you can really change the molecules. That is so cool, isn't it? But did you know you can do that with anything? Anything. It's great that you can do that with water and that we've been able to prove it. That's Dr. Emoto. You can find that. It's a study in water. But you can do that with anything through prayer. But it's not like saying these things and going, I've heard that if I say, Dear God, I need help. Now, did you get the inflection? Did you get the vibration there? That's kind of different than this one. Try this one. Dear God, I need some help. I ask for help and guidance. I know that people are good. I know that there's the divine in all. And I ask you, please, please help me. Help me see that so that I can go forward and show my highest and best. And I think there's that disconnect. We are asked to do it, whether anyone else around us is doing that or not. I learned that very early in my life because they'd tell me I'd be in these situations that scared me to death, and I knew I was either I wasn't safe or they weren't safe or somehow safety was not around us. And I kept hearing in my head, just relax and breathe. Know that I'm with you. I am whole and healthy in the light and love of God. But I happen to have been blessed to be able to have grandparents who really did love me, trust me, and believe that I could make a difference. And their love for me helped me to know, yes, I can make a difference. So I'm here to share classes with you. And the classes that the master teachers and I usually write about have to do with Akashic Vibration. And so I've realized lately, some people don't understand that. So I'm talking about Akasha is God, is the source vibration, like the universal source. I think my grandmother used that word with me. I'm not really sure how I first started calling it that. But the Akasha is the source vibration that we're all a part of. And vibration is because I know that you and I, we're all vibrations. We are all truly connected through that vibration. And I can read people, their vibration. I used to think it was their energy, and I know I can see things around them and colors and all kinds of stuff. But through the years, they've helped me learn, no, it's their vibration. So it's sort of like, now I love music, okay? So it's sort of like when you hear a harp and you can kind of feel the rippling effects of the different tones. Is that a darker, deeper tone? Is that off key? Is that sort of like, ooh, hurts your ears? You can do that if you tune into people. And what you begin to feel is, do I resonate with that person? Are the two of us in sync? Are we in sync so that we're good, or are we like power magnets? And it's okay. It's okay because not every group of people is here for every other group of people. They aren't. And it is okay. All right? Now, I'm not here to do just a personal reading, and I really want you to understand this. I'm here to share with you, here's where the classes are, and here's what I can do, but I'm not the only one. There's others here. I'm here to help you know from a higher perspective about you, the soul. But I absolutely could read you. I could. And you can read other people too. As a matter of fact, you do. As a matter of fact, you do. So I've been able to prove that to people over and over for years, how they are already reading people, how they're picking up on their feelings, how they're be able to see how other people's feelings are helping them and or not helping them. And so I want to teach this. Now, this Om Times webinars, let me get back to that. There's a group of us, okay? There is a group of us that are working on this. And I believe that everybody who's drawn to this platform is helping us build this bridge of light so that we can reach into the darkest spaces of this earth and say, hey, this is a light being. Planet Earth exists? Absolutely. She is a light spirit. I know her. Gaia is beautiful. Go to my website, MaggieChula.com, and there's a free channeled message from her. It's free. It's right there. It's from her. She came through. I wasn't even asking for her. But they wanted to point out a couple other things that I forgot to share. So we do have the Om Times webinars, and my classes are called Channeling Source to Soothe Your Soul. Right now, I've chosen to work with it to see, I want to teach people how they're already channeling, because channeling has become a word that I'm hearing more and more. And these beautiful beings gave me a title when I asked them, and they called it a psychic channel. So I thought, okay, that's fine. Is that what I'm doing? Am I building everybody to do that? And they said to me, the reason we want you to do that, Maggie, is everyone's a natural channel, and people are sort of scared of the word psychic. So we can call it lots of other things. I can help you learn how you're seeing. I can help you learn how you're feeling. But the coolest thing just happened. Turns out there's this whole new word that they're coming up with called post-truth. And you know why I'm excited? That could almost completely help you understand what I teach. Really. I teach feelings. I teach how you can find your beliefs, how we can change them, how you can make differences. Because what I really thought I was teaching was, I'm teaching divine health. How can you be healthy? Because this person sitting here, you read me all you want. You can go ahead. I have to be a genuine person to be able to teach this. So post-truth, what that's trying to tell us is our words have lost meaning. They have. I mean, think of this. Do you understand? Do you know what I'm saying to you? Or are you saying no? Now, they're the same word, no. K-N-O-W and O, they sound the same. But I'm saying I know God exists. And I say no to people who don't want me to tell you that. That's simple. That's where I am. But I have luxury behind me. Number one, I've already built my businesses. I've already created all kinds of things. I just want to create something new and keep going. So we have these set of classes that's called Akashic Vibration. .com. That's me. That's my stuff. And in there, I want you to know that we're going to teach you about you. You, the soul. You, the soul. You can go and learn about any old time, any time of the year, any time of your life, any time of any lives within your soul. You can go backwards, you can go forwards, you can learn about other people. Whatever it is you think you want to know, you can do. You can call in beings. Like the other day, true, I decided I have to watch it because they're channeling. I wasn't going to share this. Anyway, so I went back in history to talk to someone who was considered a dictator. And I just wanted to know, come on, help me out with this. Why would you want to control the world? What in the world? I don't even understand that. So help me understand it so I can see how we can kind of counter that. Not that it's a bad thing, I suppose, if that's what you want to do, but Earth has told me enough. She's tired of some of these dark beings that are here. She doesn't want them here anymore, and she's going to shake them off. I don't blame her. Do you really? Have you seen what we've done to parts of the earth? But the hope that I want you to hear is there's always, always the ability to go back into that natural state of being, the divine source, and the earth will grow back to being a green space if we leave her. If you leave that space alone, just leave it alone and let Mother Earth and Mother Nature and all these beautiful beings that are with me will do it. We can create water, we can make it rain, we can do all kinds of things. Okay, so we can do other things too. Not me, I'm not going to be a part of it. I refuse to be a part of destruction. So I've learned where are my boundaries. Here's my boundary. I am a being of light and love, and I create a channel. It's free, it's on my website. I create a channel. I go to the heart of God. I go to the heart of the earth. I bring my heart and I build this beautiful column of vibration. I'm going to continue to do that always and forever. That's what I'm going to do. And I will focus my light and my attention on goodness, on the light, on happy places. Not because I don't see or understand other things happening, but because I know, as I hope you're learning, what you give your attention to, you are basically giving your energy to. So if you don't want to give your energy over to something that makes you sad and scared and lonely, hey, you got to have a plan B. So the plan B should be, okay, this is my sphere. A very dear friend of mine gave me this, and I'm holding it because snowblower was going in. Anyway, it stopped. So you can do a lot of things. And I want to teach you. I do. And there are many other people that want to teach you. Now, here's the other thing. Building this online platform. So I have a systems background. It's true. Just happens to be true. And I know about systems. And they're a vibration. So I've called in Steve Jobs. I have. And I said, hey, buddy, we need some help here. The internet is like not working the way we think it should. And I happen to have an uncle that long ago worked with him. He taught him. So I'm like, okay, I'm calling him in too. Come on, we need help here. And I'm doing that. You can do this too. It's not just me, okay? And I'm asking you, come here, 6 p.m. on Sunday. If we have 20 minutes to a half hour, I'm going to honor that. That's how much time we have. This is not for me to read you for free. If you want a free psychic reading, you go someplace else. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to show you how you are a divine being of light. And we're here to give you homework. Because how are you going to learn that if you don't actually use some of these things and see for yourself? So I'm this curious person. They had to teach me this. I'm stubborn. You're not just going to tell me this and I'm going to accept it. And I don't expect that from you too either. So we're going to give you some homework. Number one homework. I want you to think about this. You can read people. And I want you to try to do this. But first you have to kind of understand yourself. So that's why I share with people first thing in the morning. You want to clear your energy. You want to hook up to the highest and the best. You want to clear yourself, ground yourself in the earth. You want to open up your light and go, all right, I'm here. I'm fully seated on earth. Here's my GPS. You can find me. I'm here. All right, what do I want to do today? Okay, so I'm going to call in my light beings and say, these are my plans today. I need your help. And sometimes I tell them exactly what I want them to do. But sometimes I just say, you know what? My workload's a little light. I could use some clients. Can you send me a few more clients? And I will get them. But So your homework is, the first thing they taught me was color. The very first thing. When I wanted to know, is this a person I could trust? So I'm like 3 when they're telling me this. And I was like, how do I, because I thought this person loved me and I thought I could be safe with them, but I wasn't. I wasn't. And I don't want to do that anymore. So you help me. So they said to me, okay, Maggie, here's what you do. So you think, you breathe in, you clear yourself, and you become this beautiful light that you know you are and loves all around you. Now, think about that person, and I want you to know, are you getting a green energy from them? Do you feel a green? That's good. That's like healing. They're with you. They want you to be there. Or are you feeling sort of a red, a intense? And I love red, so don't get me wrong. I love red. I'm just trying to help you with the basics as if this were color 101, okay? So, and by the way, it's not just the color, it's the intensity. So you might get a green and it's like muted. It feels like a little muddy, like, oh, it's a green, but it's like something. So that could mean maybe something's going on with that person. They're not in their highest and best, or life has gotten them down, but they're a good person. And you might get a red, but it's kind of like really bright, sparkly red. And you know, that can be somebody who's just very passionate. But if you're just starting out and you're asking your guides and you're saying, okay, I tell you what, red means no and green means yes, they're going to help you. Because what I've learned over all of this truly is my divine guidance is asking me, how do I communicate with you? So if you came to me for a session, I think the highest and best thing I can do for you is prove to you these beings that I talk to are around you too. Is prove to you the prayers that you've been sharing with them are being heard. Because I'll find them. I'll tell them to you. I can. Sometimes, more often than not, people will go, are you reading my mind? That is exactly word for word what I was saying. And I'm not. I promise you. I don't think I'm a mind reader. I don't get it that way. We get it in different ways. I feel. I sense. I know. I know. If you come to me, and I've had people do this, and you don't really want me to be able to read you, and I start to tell you the truth, let me tell you, you're going to back away respectfully. No one gives me bad reviews, but you probably won't come back because, like, you weren't even telling yourself that, okay? Not my fault. I've got to do what they tell me to do. So I want to keep to this. We've now been told, okay, you can do this, but you have 30 minutes. So that's fine. I can keep things to 30 minutes. I'm good. I'm time. I will be here at 6 p.m. on Sundays. Now I also have classes I'm supporting. I hope to goodness that you will sign up for some of them. They're on experts.omtimes.com. We're having a little bit of issues sometimes with technology, but we're working on that and it's going to get better. And so right now I'm working on, you want to learn how to channel? I can teach you that. I will teach you how you are channeling right now and how you're already communicating, because they're listening to your heart. They're listening to your heart. They're not listening to this, and they're not listening to the thing. Writing, maybe. It's hard to misinterpret writing. But words, what did I just say? I want you to know I am telling you the truth. I am saying no to fear. I'm saying no. No, I'm not afraid. Come here, I'm not afraid. I'm saying yes. I have knowledge and I'll share it. I'll share it as freely as I can. Go to my website, MaggieChula.com. You'll find a lot of free things there. Love you. I think, yep, I only have a little bit more time. So I'm going to come back here after this. And if you want to put things on here and you want me to respond, I will. I can only do so much at one time. It's just who I am. And luckily, I love me. So it works out. It works out. Thank you for being here. I hope that you do go and see what some of our classes are. And know this, we are all here. to create a beautiful light. Mother Earth is here. She's alive. She's alive. Mother Nature exists. All these beautiful beings exist. And I hope that you share this. You go like my page, MaggieChula.com. Don't do it for me. Personally, I don't really care. But do it because I have a message and you want to support me. All I'm asking for is a hi or a love or something like that. Otherwise, I'm here. I love you. Blessings. Have a great week. I know I will. Bye-bye.